Hello Libra, welcome to Tarot with Kat. I'm Kat, welcome to my channel. I'm here every Wednesday morning doing weekly tarot readings for all the air and water signs, and every Monday morning for all the fire and earth signs. And very soon I should be opening up a member section where I'll do more extended reads. So welcome to my channel. This is going to be a quick weekly reading for Libra for the week of October 17th through the 24th. Astrologically speaking, Mercury in Sagittarius and that lingering Gemini full moon energy is going to mean communication and intuition are going to be intertwining. Air and water signs are called to balance integrity with emotional depth. Air signs like you, Libra, your words are going to really carry weight this week. Your ideas are going to spark movement, but discipline ensures that they manifest. Okay, keep that in mind. And let's see what the tarot has to say. This is the reading for Libra for the week of October 17th through the 24th. All right, using the Centennial Smith weight deck. I've got links and much more in the description below this video, so do click that little more to open it up and see what I put down there. And let's see what you're coming up as. Whoop. Well, there you go, Libra. You're coming up as the King of Swords this week. You are being crossed as your challenge obstacle awareness by a 10 of Swords. Under here in your subconscious tool shed is the 3 of Wands. Stepping out of your immediate past is a 7 of Wands. Crowning you is this beautiful Sun, probably my favorite card in the tarot. Stepping into your immediate future is a 5 of Swords. You in your environment are feeling like the moon this week. Your environment around you is giving you an 8 of Swords. A lot of swords. Your hopes and fears sector here is this Justice, and your final potential outcome is the Sun. Beautiful. So you got a couple beautiful major arcana, 3 gorgeous major arcana. Moon down here, I'm sorry, not Sun, Star, and the Sun in your crown. So you got the Sun, Moon, and the Star. That's really beautiful. It's 17, 18, and 19 of our major arcana. All right, before we go any further into this, and a lot of swords and a few wands. Oh, and you have Justice as well. So you got 4 major arcana here. All right, and then a bunch of swords and a few wands. So we're going to pull one more card here from my Arcanum deck. This is a really excellent deck for people trying to learn the tarot, especially if you're trying to learn those tricky reversals. This does a good job of explaining them. So we're going to read that either upright or reversed, however it's come out. And we'll keep that hidden until the very end of our reading. A little fluoride on that one. Okay. So now we'll get into this, Libra. You are being represented this week, Libra, by a King of Swords. So, King of Swords. Kings in the court are the court cards who are always looking to the future. Progress, future progress, forward momentum, and they're also the ones that are in control, in charge. They're masters of their realm. So, and kings have everything to do with communication, thought, logic, reason, and also higher education. So you're all about that. You're all about higher communication, reason, and logic this week, Libra. You're being challenged as your challenge obstacle awareness by this 10 of Swords, one of the darkest cards in the tarot. I did a video. It's in my Learn About Tarot. If you go to my channel, you can look up all the scary cards in the tarot. This is one of them. It's a total death, complete and total death. You can see, I mean, it's full of, I mean, he's dead as a doornail, not coming back. But the cool thing about this card is, first of all, the water flowing behind him, meaning, you know, things are already healing, and you got, you know, love, and there's happiness across the water in the way with the yellow, meaning it's over. All the bad stuff is finally over. It's a 10. So it's the start of a new cycle. You're now that all that hard part is over with, You get to start a new cycle, but you've definitely put there's an ending, a serious ending coming to something that's challenging you this week. Down in your subconscious tool shed, you're bringing this 3 of Wands, and that's about threes are always about change, and it's about venturing out into the world, and you know, he's planted he's planted a couple of the wands, and now he's looking out and he's like, what next? So he's established something, but now he's ready for a change. And that's the sentiment or feeling you're bringing with you in your subconscious tool shed this week, Libra. In your immediate past, you've been dealing with this 7 of Wands, this kind of having to keep pushing through, having to keep fight for what you believe in and what you're really passionate about, and continuing to have to fight for it and not give up. Be persistent in that, is what you've been doing. And keep doing that. We're getting through this phase, and that will serve you well. Up here in your crown, in your crown chakra, up here is this beautiful sun. That's happiness, joy, activity. It's happiness in action. You got this little child. It's pure glee and that's just where your thoughts should be. That's beautiful, because as long as that's in your crown up here, that's what you're manifesting and creating. So keep thinking those beautiful, joyous thoughts. Keep doing your gratitude list. Keep just find joy out in each moment in things, and you're going to keep your mind there in this area, and that's a really good place for it to be, for your crown. That's beautiful. You're stepping into a 5 of Swords. So sometime around the new year, you're going to be feeling off balance and maybe having some disagreements and arguments with people that don't end so great. And that's what this 5 of Swords is. It's winning a battle. It's winning an argument or a battle, but it's not a battle well won. Sometimes when you win, you lose. And that's this card. And it doesn't feel great. 5s don't feel great. You're not feeling good about it. Okay, and they're walking off dejected. They're not feeling great. It's not a win-win. Okay? So you and your environment this week are feeling this moon. You're feeling like paths are unknown to you. Like you're not sure. Like there's some things you're not certain about. Which no wonder. Look, in your environment around you is giving you an 8 of Swords. Meaning you're feeling entrapped. Like all these things, you're feeling stuck and trapped. Super important with the 8 of Swords. Both of these, the moon, not knowing which way to go, so you're feeling trapped. To remember to follow your intuition. That's why that water's in there, and the water with her toe is dipped into the water, telling her, listen to your intuition and you'll know the way out. You won't be entrapped. She's very loose. It's a self-imposed imprisonment. Really, because she's not listening to her intuition or taking action. She's dressed in red because if she would just take some action, one step after another. Okay, so that's why you've also got the sun in your crown. This is joy and happiness and gratitude, but it's joy, happiness, and gratitude in action. You're taking steps. You're one step at a time in a direction that you want to go. And so that's the advice there. And then hopes and fears sector here. Could be a hope or a fear, but it's the Justice card. And I feel like for you and for this reading, it's really hard to say, Libra, but we've had to be doing a lot of this applying justice and judgment. Justice and judgment are two very different things, though, and this is our Justice card. Things being karmic, karmic. I think maybe this is a hope for you, for things to finally balance out as they should be, and karma to kick in, perhaps. I think it's got to be a hope. You'll have to let me know in the comment section. Is that a hope or a fear for you, Justice? Karma? I don't know. Okay, and final potential outcome is just beautiful. It's this Star card, which is, I would say, make a wish when the star comes out. It's the card of wishes granted. But It's also a card of keeping the faith. And I think when the moon card shows up and paths are unknown and you don't know you're not sure which way to go, and then the star comes out, I think this means keep your faith, keep your optimism, don't give up. That thing that you thought that you believe in, still believe in it. There's no, just because you're not immediately seeing fruits, or because other people don't see your vision, other people think you're being like silly, or why, I don't know. They just don't have the faith in it that you do. It can be tempting to stop believing. And this star says, keep believing because your wishes are going to be granted. So that's gorgeous. What could our final clarification card be? Could be more about the wishes granted. Could be more about these paths unknown that you're feeling. This mystery in your environment, feeling trapped and not knowing which way to go. Could be more about this final death of something that you were experiencing. Advice about the 5 of Swords you're walking into. Let's find out. We're going to read it upright or reversed. And you've got balance. So you've got it upright. We've got the two of coins or pentacles upright. And it's balance. It's keeping things balanced out, balancing life and, home life and work life and all. So I feel like you're trying to do some of this balancing, and maybe the balancing is making you feel off put and kind of trapped and not sure because of the balancing you're having to do right now. It means prioritization, time management. So you're dealing with a lot of time management and what to prioritize this week. Adaptability and flexibility are crucial as you prioritize competing demands. So that's going to be happening with you this week, I feel also, Libra. I can't wait till I open my member section and we can go a little deeper. Oh, give me some more clarification about this one. Or let's pull out the I Ching. Please be one of the first 500 to get your memberships for free by gently tapping that subscribe button right now. Also, please give me a thumbs up if you've enjoyed your reading, and I hope to see you here again next week, Libra. Thanks for being here.